Hey, what is up, guys? This is Rigoletto from Buy Forever Show with the game that I love to play right now. It is called Last Day on Earth, and I have been wanting to make pretty much kind of like a noob series. There's a lot of really good YouTube guys out there that are doing some end game things, and if you want to check out what it looks like, if you've been playing for about a year, I would recommend doing some YouTube searches on Last Day on Earth, and you'll see a lot of guys that already have a lot of this stuff completed, like the chopper here. This is your motorcycle, which will come in handy for traveling around the map. But before I take a tour around my little base right here, let me just start by saying that I have been playing for about a month now, casually. Not too hardcore, but I really do like spending at least an hour a day on the game, if not more. And I'll explain why this is kind of easy to do and some of the things that they've made that helps with this. So, first of all, you can see right here that now my character is already hungry and thirsty. So, first thing we got to do here is we're going to drink some water. And then we're going to put these empty water bottles in our rain catcher. This will be something that you will be creating for yourself after collecting all of the items needed. So if you look down here at the lower right hand section, there is like the little tool icon, and here are all the things that you will learn how to make. You get these skill points, as you can see up at the top where it says I have 2 skill points right now. And let me just move this out of the way a little bit. And these are your blueprints, and you start off with the basics, making basic tools, and then they start to advance. The backpack, then the workbenches, and so forth. There's the rain catcher right there. Take some wood. If you hold your finger down over the item, it'll tell you what it is. Pine log, piece of cloth, and then some scrap metal. Tells you how much you need of each. And where you can find these, we'll kind of go into that. But first of all, I don't even know if I have food. Let's see here. No food. Nope. So I do got a couple of some berries in here. So you'll find these all over the map. So I'm just going to tear through these. Let's see if I have enough health. So I got about half my health. You can swivel your guy around here with your finger, which is pretty cool. You can take a good look at him, the kind of armor he has. And let's give this guy a weapon for now. And we're going to go get some food and some wood. So my base right now has been ran through zombies. I'll get into that here in a second. But first of all, you start off on a home base map. This home base map is so big. You can see the green border. If you go past it, it'll zone you out of this area. But when you first start the game, this will all be full of trees and rocks and even some zombies. So you're going to have to clear out everything. It will not grow back. So that means that you now have to venture off into the world. So I'll show you what the big map looks like, and really excited. This game has been out for a year, and they have a lot of stuff that they are adding to it. So right here you see your home. It's got the little icon of the home right here in the center. And if I wanted to go back to it, I just hit the enter button. But since we exited out, it gives us a better view of the map. So up here in the top, this is the watchtower. This is something that you will unlock later. I have not even unlocked it. It will require some items, and once you put the items over here, then it'll open up this map even further. This will start to open up gradually as the game develops. So we have some forests here. Green are the easy zones, and then there's an orange zones like this rock pile here where you'll mine for rocks, and then there's here is a orange, or yeah, it's kind of orange forest, so that's kind of like a medium zone. And then of course red is very hard, very difficult. You need to have really good armor and make sure you have some good guns or some really good weapons. Now, as far as I know, nobody has ever survived this. Maybe a few guys have, but this is where the zombie horde comes from. Now, as you can see, the zombies are this red arrow is traveling to your house. So the timer is every day. So you see 23 hours, 58 minutes. So they just attacked me. That's why my base is all ripped up. So there are several things that are kind of happening all at the same time. Number one, you have to defend your base versus a zombie horde every day. And in order to do that, you have to build up walls. You can build traps. Even from here, we can kind of look at some of the things you can make. Let's click on our tool icon. And you can definitely build walls, which is on a different screen. But also, there are things like spike traps. You can build these, set these around your house, and if the zombies walk into them, they're really dumb. They don't look where they're going. They will walk onto these and then they will die. So you want to make sure you put these in strategic places. And later on, there's one called here's a bear trap, which I haven't learned yet, only because I don't have the titanium bars yet. But you'll be able to put bear traps out, and then I think there's something called a spring trap, which is around here somewhere. I might have passed it up, but there's all of these different kinds of traps that you can make in order to. Oh, here it is called a tripwire trap. You can make this as well so that you can protect yourself from at your home base. And by the way, this is also going to help you during PvP and player raids. You will be able to go into other people's bases and take their stuff as well. So you got to worry about zombies, you got to worry about other players while you build up your defenses. So these are bunkers here, and we'll get into those on another video, but this is where you can find some really good gear. And then, of course, you have these other bases. So these bases right here are really good practice to learn how to start raiding, and you can get into those bases and get some good loot from them as well. So number one right now is I'm starving. My character is starving. And we do have to regularly worry about food and water. That is, it's part of the game. It's part of the survival series. So, like, if you look over here in the upper left-hand corner, we have energy. We can expend this energy to run to these locations, or you can take the slow route and you can actually wait for the timer. But we have energy today. It does refill up. You can see there is a timer below the energy bar, and it will replenish itself over time. So this is the part that I like as far as casually playing. You can play, use up all your energy, and then come back later, and the energy bar will be filled up. So we're going to go into this basic forest because one of the major things that you're going to want to start off with is worrying about getting your wood. Wood is pretty much the most basic thing in the game because everything needs wood. The majority of stuff, at least in the more simple items that you're going to craft, are going to be wood based. So, how do you get wood? Well, if you don't have an axe, which if you go back to the tools, the hatchet is the most basic of tools. 3 wood, 3 stones builds a hatchet. Once you have a hatchet, you can start knocking down trees. Also, too, if you don't have a hatchet, if you go into these green wooded zones, if you run around, you'll notice that there are sticks and rocks on the floor. So if you don't have it, you're going to have to pick up 3 of each and then craft your first hatchet. So you can do it that way. Now, oh, got a wolf on us. Now, this game is very unforgiving. If you take your eyes off of your screen, you probably will die. It's always my luck. I'm playing and then I look up, somebody calls my name, or I just get distracted by something, and then 10 seconds later I'm being attacked, and your guy does not automatically attack back, so you have to pay attention. So, anyways, we have a wolf here, so we're going to pick up this pelt and this meat, and we're going to keep getting our wood. And you're going to do this maybe several times. Now, every time you chop down a tree, you get 3 pines. So if we go to our inventory, which I didn't properly prepare for, but you will get these pine logs. So you're going to want to fill up on these and then take these back home. So let's go ahead and do that here. And then we're going to use this wood to repair our home. So I'm going to get a full stack of wood. And I don't know why, but I find this game very relaxing. I don't know, maybe it's like kind of the outdoors type of atmosphere plus zombies. Maybe zombies are not so relaxing, but the let's get some food here too. So these are, oh man. So let's see what we can get rid of. I don't know if there's anything I do want to get rid of, but since I do have a hatchet, we'll just go ahead and delete the rocks. There's a trash can item here. We can delete them. Now I have an empty slot. So we're going to pick up some berries here. Here comes our first zombie. Oh wow, we got two. Good thing I had a bat. Also, we can quick slot some food here. So if you look down here, you have a pocket below your backpack. So we can quick slot either food or bandages. Now I do have these bandages here. It won't help me with my food or my hunger and my thirst. Here's some footsteps. Oh, here we go. Yeah, sound is really important in this game. You kind of want to have to pay attention to all this stuff. Let's go and pick up some more sticks right here. Let's see how much. Okay, so we need just two more and then we can get out of here. So let's go ahead and chop down this tree. All right, there we go. Now we should have a full inventory of wood right here. We have 20. That's perfect. And the quick slot here is where you can put these bandages. That's called a front pocket, I believe. Now, as you get further down, you will be able to expand that to a second pocket. Skill required extra pocket. So I don't have that skill just yet, but I will eventually. But oh, the thing that I wanted to kind of focus on here is that you have your health bar, which right now I'm at 90 health, but my hunger and my thirst is at 22 and 71. So the damage you take from zombies has nothing to do with your food. Your food it's kind of like a timer. It's just going to run down like in real life. The more time that you're up and moving around, you're going to need to eat and drink. So remember that, and then as you get dogs, you're going to need to worry about your dogs too, which we're going to run back to base with our wood, and we're going to build some new walls for the base. All right, so we have the energy, so we're going to go ahead and spend 15 points. As you can see now, my energy is down to 71. It does go down pretty fast. There is a way if you want to spend real money, I'm sure you can speed that up. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you kind of around what's going on. So here's my base. I'm just going to run around it really quick. It's a pretty good size. Look at, I'm missing an entire wall right here. So this is where the zombies came in, and they must have exited out this way. Now they kind of move like a herd. Uh-oh, I hear some stuff. What's going on? Let me just kind of take a look around, make sure that my dogs are safe. Now, right now, my dogs, they are not very active because they are hungry. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and feed them with the meat that we got from the wolf. And we're going to put this down here and give these doggies some food. Now, they only get 18 minutes with this, so that's not going to last very long. We're going to have to worry about them pretty soon. But once you feed them, though, they kind of perk up and they start to move around again. See, there they are. See, now they're moving. Eventually, these dogs are going to help protect the property, so you want to keep them happy. I have been playing, like I said, for a month, so I do have this dog kennel here, and there's a lot of cool stuff about the dogs that I think are going to be coming in the future. But you can have one dog go out with you while you go hunt, which is really cool because I don't think they get attacked, but they just act as an extra weapon. So this is the build tool right here, and since I have you can do buildings or furniture. But what we're going to do is we're going to worry about putting up walls. So I click on the walls, and we're just going to use that wood that we just chopped. And I'm going to put Now this one right here is going to be a door, so I'm going to put that to a door, and then back to wall. And then I'm going to put another door right there. Okay, hit the X, and now I'm relatively safe. The reason why you want to have a home with walls is for one very simple reason. Random zombies, besides that zombie stampede that'll come through every day, you will have random zombies that are going to walk up to your house. They're going to try to break in. And if you don't have walls, you won't be safe. You won't be able to craft your items. You won't be able to do anything. Here's some spikes I just walked into. And now let's put some walls up over here. And then I'll put a door right there just in case I want to run out through the north side of the base. Now the doors will never be opened by zombies. This is just for you to zone out. So I can put one right there and then run right out to the zone. So let's go ahead and put this stuff away. And let's see, I got like to do things that are for this base. So let's go ahead and take care of that. He says I'm starving. Now I don't have enough food yet. So we're gonna have to just use some berries for now. Let's see. Oh no, he's about to die. Let's go ahead and use all these up. Berries are really easy to get in the game. Let's check our health. Okay, 43 and 69. Now you can see that my armor is wearing out. Once it hits zero, then it just disappears, and then you don't have it anymore. So you're always worrying about armor, food, water, pretty much all the necessities of life. But I really like this game. If you look, you can see that you have different times of day. If I just stand right here, you can actually see the shadows moving on the floor. I love this game. This game really is well made. I think the graphics are great for what it needs to do. There's no zoom in feature. I can't zoom in on my character, but this angle is perfect for what you need to do as far as getting a good view of your terrain. And the little map also does not zoom in, but it's adequate enough to see what is out there, especially when you're going to use it to locate zombies. So let's go ahead and I need to dump some stuff out of here, and then I will make another video here in a second. So let's go ahead and get all this wood out of here. Now I'm making charcoal. Charcoal runs a lot better and it's a lot more efficient for when you start making steel bars. So I like that for that reason. And you can see you got a little animation for the fire. And you do have a farm. We'll show you how to get seeds and how to actually make some food for you because food is pretty important in here. But let's go ahead and put down this hide on the tanning rack, and then this will turn into a piece of leather we can use for armor. Okay, now let's just go ahead and put the rest of this stuff away. I got stuff over here too. And we'll talk later about oak logs. That comes a little bit down the road. It's kind of like where my level is right now. We'll keep the water, keep the weapon. I don't need that USB stick. I'll explain the electronics later. I received this electronic circuit from this 1 year anniversary that just happened, which is great. And I have my 2 tools. I have everything I need except food. So let's go get some food. But this is my first video, guys. It's kind of like a basic layout of what's going on with the game, what's going on with my level, and I kind of want to break it down at least for people that want to give this game a shot. I had a lot of like dumb questions when I first started playing, and I still have a long ways to go, so I'm no expert. I do look at other people's YouTube videos, and Kafir, the maker of Last Day on Earth, also has a really cool Discord with daily updates. I'm not even joking. Every day they post something new in the Discord. So if you don't have Discord, I highly recommend you getting it. I also do a podcast from Discord as well called The Buy Forever Show. So you can check that out there as well. But let's go ahead and end the video here for this intro. And the next video will be on how to stay well fed. All right. Thanks, guys.